Dan, there was some talk that maybe in June OPEC would revisit the whole production quotas deal, but Saudi's oil minister says that probably won't happen. What do you think will happen mid-year next year?
Oh, I think that's the message they want to send, but ultimately they are going to have to start to explore how they're going to try to shift those production cuts. So I think behind the scenes they are talking about it, but the message they're going to deliver is going to be consistent. So, we're seeing, a pickup in shale production here in the United States, and that's something else that they're going to have to contend with in 2018 as well. So, we're seeing that kind of being priced into oil, where you see oil hanging around that 58 level, high end of the range, but running into some resistance.
What's going to break us to the upside or downside, Dan? As you say, we've been in that sort of 55, 59 range since mid-November.
Yeah. And I think that actually, Mark, right now, when you look at the charts and you look at the trends in place, we've seen a nice plateau here for the last couple of months, but it does feel like it's losing a little steam here going into 2018. And with this ramp up in shale production, we're seeing heavy selling in the futures market, hedging going on by shale producers. So that would imply that they're going to ramp up production even further. So I have to see how that's going to play out. But I think right now, with the demand in place, you're seeing oil. It's going to be difficult for oil to get much higher given the current conditions in the marketplace.
Gold's dipping today, Dan. It's had a bit of a run in the last week or so. Are we going to test 1,300 again, or is that one step too far?
Yeah, Mark, right now it's holiday trading. It feels like it down here, so it might be one step too far. It's running into some resistance here around that 1280 level. But you're right. We're seeing again another range-bound kind of trading environment for gold. We saw a nice bounce off the lows from last week, but it does feel like it's running into some resistance here. And unless there's a real shift in the expectations moving forward, because you got some tailwinds for gold, but also some headwinds with the interest rate environment. So I think you're going to see it range-bound here going into 2018.
Dan, what's the feeling down there about the tax cuts now they've been rubber stamped? What's the focus next beyond the potential shutdown and the spending bill?
Yeah. Well, I think the focus now is on rates, Mark, going into 2018. You're seeing a big shift these last couple of days in the interest rate environment, the expectations, the 10-year now touching 250 yesterday. So that's, I think, the focus right now as we go into 2018.